Hey everybody, Silent. Oh Jesus, Silent Tiger here. I was introducing myself as Silencer, but Silencer's with me though, of course. Silencer. We're not drunk or anything because last part we actually inclined ourselves to drinks because
Yep,
last part we got trolled so hard.
we are shit-faced.
Yeah, thank you, Silencer. So
You're
yeah,
welcome.
um, last part basically tells you we got trolled and now we're back at our apartment. So let's go ahead and get back to the story of Lucid9. If you do enjoy Lucid9 and you want to continue doing this, you want to see some more of this stuff, gotta leave a like, gotta comment on what you want to see, and subscribe because you never know what we'll do next. If you are missing episodes of Lucid9, episodes, parts, whatever, I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description below. And let's go ahead and continue with Listen 9.
The evening welcomes me with frosted arms as I stride into my beloved Glade. My lovely, excuse me,
My lovely.
my lovely burden slung over my shoulders.
Wait a minute, where are we? Hold on for one inkling second. Is this where I think we are?
This was like the place near the
Prologue.
beginning of the game. The sky is clear tonight. Bitter, vacant, a spiraling abyss in a sea of strangled light. I take a moment to admire it as the familiar vegetation is crushed beneath my soles. Nothing constrains me. No incompetent bureaucracies, no iron gates, no suffocating schedules. Not at this hour. Not at my hour. I dump my burden upon the ground, watching as she lulls away, still in the haze of beauty sleep. Innocent, peaceful, dreadful. I ready my knife, taking my earnest vigil at his side. When the princess awakens, her guardian will be eagerly waiting. Oh? Well, that was terribly quick. I stoop next to my burden as she jerks upright, eyes rolling in panic. I think that was you.
Good morning, sweet. I think that was you, actually.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
God, that sounds weird.
Whatever. Her voice trails into indistinguishable croaks as her wide, pale eyes fix on me. I spare a chuckle. What? Expecting someone else?
How did I get here?
How else?
I don't know. I be snatching into your people. I can't remember what's called. I gotta rethink of the song.
I settle for a moment, allowing her to take in her surroundings, allowing her to see how dire her situation is. What fun is it without a tinge of panic?
Please, don't hurt me. Please.
What makes you think I would hurt you?
Oh, the way you're sounding. You sound like that. Got a knife. Yeah. So you'll let me leave?
I casually lift my serrated weapon, allowing it to catch the moonlight at just the right angle. Now, why would I do that? I advance towards her, slowly. She ekes away, pulling her weight by her hands, but she is too tremulous to even attempt to run. A little dull, but vermin are vermin.
Please, I have a mom, a dad, a boyfriend. Okay, whatever. I want to study. I want to grow up.
Usually it's cute when they beg, but this girl is bothering me.
I'm getting the feeling this is.
Well, I want to have a little carving practice. So what shall we do?
We got a lot of wood in front of you. You can't always carve that. Carving practice?
Imbecile. My fingers twitch with impatience.
I will you bolt in a minute he says the words carving practice. Let's get that straight.
Yes, carving practice. And I'd best get started. I savor my moments with her, leisurely, meticulously. She tried to waste my time. I ought to return the favor. I finish all too quickly. The screams die in my ears as fading echoes of stilted crimson plummet from the edge of my blade. This beautiful mess scattered around across the ground is a sight for sore eyes. I take a moment to savor it. My canvas, my masterpiece, the heart of my soul, and soul of my heart. If only it could have lasted a little while longer.
Finished.
A shadow slips from behind the trees, plodding unceremoniously on top of my finished work. Watch your steps. You're desecrating my chef d'oeuvre. The figure only stands in silence, waiting for my reply. I attempt a different line of questioning. Where are the others?
Elsewhere.
So I gathered. Are they coming?
No.
So, who shall pick up my toys? I gesture to the artwork beneath the figure's feet. It doesn't budge.
Me.
You.
Yes.
By yourself?
Yes.
Call for the others.
No.
Why not?
Leave if you are finished.
It is certainly a one-sided balance of power. I can do nothing but acquiesce. I don't even know if I said that right. I'm finished. I step away, but as the figure approaches my canvas, I swoop in, sliding my knife against its neck. Don't be so proud of yourself. The moment you are of no use to me, I shall have my way with you.
Stop on way picking up things.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. It only stares unblinkingly at me, unfazed.
Not finished?
Equal parts disgusted and perturbed, I withdraw my weapon. I'm finished. Finished with you, too. I turned on the brighter horizon, striding away without a backward glance. When I arrive at school, still bleary-eyed from my nighttime excursions, I'm greeted with an unusual sight. A group of students, primarily female, are huddled around the post. As I edge closer, I manage to listen in.
Your fault. She was wrong about you, and now she's gone. What did you do? What did you do with her, you freak? Where is she? Tell me where she is. Hey, this is you, dude.
Tell me where she is, please. Answer him.
How could you do this to us?
Suddenly, Rui blazes by me into the center of the group, which bounces backward in shock. I'm barely able to catch a glimpse of her face through the mass of heads.
What are you guys doing? Out of the way, Louis. This has nothing to do with you. No, I'm tired of this. You have been picking on her since school started, and you don't even have a good reason. Good reason? Talk to Shoji. He's a good reason.
The group shuffles apart, granting me some space.
Hey, girl. I'm so you can do
Oh, well, I finally managed to see the cause of the problem. A slight figure crouched against the gate with an empty look in. Wait, isn't this the same girl that I met yesterday?
Well, Shoji?
She's been missing for 2 days, and no one can find her. Didn't go home, doesn't answer calls or texts. It's just like she disappeared. Disappeared, just like the rumors said.
Give me 1 second, and then, if it pops up my part, just give me a second.
Okay.
You guys do remember who started the rumors, right?
Look, Rui, this would make the 3rd disappearance. Haven't you been watching the news?
Yeah, this is the 3rd time that an academy student vanished off the face of the planet. And coincidentally, right after talking with Adi. Technically, Midori disappeared before school started. Yeah, just like 2 days before. Why are you so stubborn? Adi's guilty. Why are you so stubborn? Maybe she's not. Clearly you don't understand how people work. No wonder you don't have any friends.
Rui's face closes and hurts, and a raw, fiery pang of rage courses through my body. I storm to her side, unceremoniously shoving away anyone in my path.
Yama? Oh, you. Oh, that's one way to... Okay. Who's this, your boyfriend? Oh, for God's sakes.
My anger briefly sojourns into panic, but I shove it away. You're all disgusting. Picking on someone just because she's not like you. Hey, you don't even know the context. Butt out. Oh, and let me guess, you know everything. You know for certain that Aiko has anything to do with these disappearances.
Twice is a coincidence. Thrice is a pattern.
A pattern for narrow-sighted people who won't take in any other factors.
Are you stupid? There aren't any other patterns. The police said so themselves.
Oh, and they told you this directly? It was on the news, moron! And it's not like the news has ever twisted the facts or told us anything but the honest truth.
so high and mighty if you knew how important Akane is.
You wouldn't be acting so prejudiced if you had a brain.
Ooh, I love that symmetry.
Words are spilling out of my mouth before I even consciously think of them. My whole body thrums with cold, frozen hatred. Weird. Freak. Don't want to play with you. I'm not letting anyone else go through that. Not Rui. Not Airi.
You think we're being rude to Airi? You're being rude to Shoji. Yeah, she was the love of Shoji's life.
Because everyone knows that every high school relationship lasts forever. They'll probably get over her in a week or two.
Oh god, dude, calm down a little bit. Especially if the person that he loved died. Maybe. Don't know that.
A deadly silence descends on the group. Rui pinches my sleeve, her expression unusually troubled.
That went a bit too far, Yama. Yeah, that went way too far. Too far.
I only clench my jaw and lock eyes with a boy called Shoji. His face blinks from panic to nothingness in less than a second. A chilled silence falls over the entrance. You... He staggers forward, raising a tremulous hand. You bastard. His finger pulls into a fist, and before I can blink, his hand is soaring straight at me. A shadow blurs in front of me, swiping at Shoji's arm. Shoji tumbles to the ground as if thrown by an unknown force. The moment is held on pause, broken only by the frantic whisperings of the gathering crowds around us. Shoji jerkily pushes himself to his feet, his footing loose from fury. Airi idly steps in front of me, arms hanging limply by her sides. Her expression is passive, but something about it gives Shoji pause.
Hey, what's going on over here? Oh. Looks like it's you. Ha! Then again, we don't know. What's this question? My question.
Exactly. We take a guess. Mr. Ryota pushes the throng of students apart, books hiked under one arm. All the students start to babble at once.
Mine. Mr. Ryota, Akane's been absent for 2 days. Can't contact her. This guy provoked
Shoji into a fight.
He really didn't provoke. He kind of decided to say something and then tried to fight him.
Mr. Ryota waves his hand for silence, an unusually stern expression on his face.
I like the stern expression he has on his face.
Shoji, are you hurt? No, sir. Good. Rui?
Yes, Mr. Ryota?
Meet me during lunch. You too, Noriko.
Yes, Mr. Ryota.
Both of you will give me your account on what just happened. I'll make a judgment after I've heard both stories. Understood? Sullen silence meets his inquiry. He only sighs. Accusations are for children. You guys know that, right? If you're going to claim something, use evidence. If you're going to fight, make sure you have the right reason. Dismissed. He waves his hands to scatter us off to class. We head to the classrooms in silence, splitting ways at the staircase. I notice that Rui keeps close to Airi, stubbornly meeting the gaze of any gawkers en route.
Oh my god. this is where we're gonna end this part of Lucid 9. Actually, I
Yep.
think this part was really good, especially because we ended up back to the prologue bit. So, we basically was at the which ones? We're basically at the third murder, so I'm guessing the prologue might have took place during maybe the first one? First or second? So, I don't know, but here's the thing. Here's our mysterious murderer. So yeah. So guys, you know what the drill is. Like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. We'll see what happens next part. And yeah, have a good one. I'll leave evil silence on the laugh for a minute, and then I'm leaving.
Oh, Cyan.
What?
I got a knife.
Oh shit, I'm running. Okay, everybody, bye. Run!
Come back.